Hi there, I'm Reg Whiten and welcome to the Niwatami Homestead. This is a partner project with the Boreal Centre for Sustainability, and it was sponsored also by the Government of BC under their new community development initiatives that they launched this spring, partly in response to the COVID situation. And part of the project is about establishing berries for a production and research trial. So we were able to order seedlings from Tree Time out of Edmonton, and these are a northern hardy Haskap, and we've got 5 rows total, and additionally on the edges we've got some sea buckthorns, which we'll show you. What we've done here is we've laid down this mulch biodegradable plastic that you can see already is starting to show deterioration. Generally within a year they're deteriorated. We've had the Haskaps all planted roughly 1 meter apart and 2 meter rows. What we'll do here is monitor the growth. So far this year we've had pretty well 100% establishment of the plants with the moisture that we've had, but we are also going to put in finish installing an irrigation system. We have a site just off to the side that's elevated for a tank, and it'll be also connected to a well that we have over here that we'll have a solar water pump connected to, that we can draw water and pump into a pressure tank and allow this whole system to get pressurized. So we'll just take a little walk here. The species that we've got include berry blue. These are early producing berries, and the pollinator plant is the Aurora species, and we alternate some of the Aurora with the berry blue. And on the outside edge here we've got sea buckthorns, which are intended to provide like a living fence. They also have a lot of nutritional value. To the right here we've planted many years ago Manitoba maple, and these maples, they're kind of angular in terms of the trunk, will all be tied together and tapped for producing a maple syrup and boiled down. In between the rows we planted a lot of clovers, which will eventually take over from the plants that are normally coming in here and have an ability to provide a basically nutrification for the berry plants with the nitrogen fixation features of the clovers. Interesting little feature here. The dog's having some fun digging in a little hole, but this is going to eventually turn into a soil pit profile. And we can educate people here about the types of soil. This is a Codner loam, as it's called, and it's an alluvial soil, highly fertile soil. So this is pretty well one of the main blocks of our plant, and this gives you an idea really of what kind of production that you can get off of a small acreage. On the also edge of the plot here are Caragana, also nitrogen fixing plants, and really just a matter of managing them for spread and for growth. But this is then a combination of a berry and shrubs and the typical plants with aspen and poplar. We'll be using wood chips on top of the irrigation to further control and provide moisture control. Agroforestry, agroecology, permaculture, those are all the words we use in this work, but the whole property is basically been developed on that principle, with the water system being the first area of investment that we made on the property. So that's really what we've got for a little Haskap operation and agroforestry on the Niwatami Homestead at Boreal Lake.